The response from Washington we're waiting for as well. News Nation's Tom Dempsey is monitoring that from the White House. Tom, good morning to you.
Hey, Marty, good morning from the White House. Literally just minutes ago, a source inside the White House confirmed to News Nation that the Trump administration was notified about this strike in Qatar by the Israeli Air Force before it happened. Again, the Trump administration notified about the strike before it happened. That was literally confirmed by News Nation from a White House source just minutes ago. But Marty, I think for some of the perspective of all this, I think it's important to kind of analyze some of the recent comments from President Trump when it comes to this ongoing war in Gaza, literally being fought at this minute, and some of the pressure he has put on Hamas to accept a ceasefire deal. I want to walk through some of these recent comments. That includes a post to Truth Social just this past Sunday where President Trump wrote, quote, "Everyone wants the hostages home. Everyone wants this war to end. The Israelis have accepted my terms. It is time for Hamas to accept as well. I have warned Hamas about the consequences of not accepting. This is my last warning. There will not be another." Again, this was just 2 days ago that President Trump posted to Truth Social. And later on Sunday, he expressed some hope that a deal could come soon. Take a listen to what he said.
You'll be hearing about it pretty soon. We're trying to get it ended, get the hostages back, get it ended. We got them all back, but 20. And as you know, we have 20, plus there are a lot of, unfortunately, dead bodies involved, and they want them back. The parents want them back. So we had some very good discussions. Good things could happen.
And Marty, it's important to note that at 1 p.m. Eastern time here at the White House, the press secretary for President Donald Trump will hold a briefing where we might get some more answers about what exactly President Trump knew about this, the sort of input he got. But again, the source with the White House telling us that the Trump administration was notified before all this took place. A big part of this all is going to be sort of the response from Hamas and that possible ceasefire deal being worked on. Israeli media recently reported about a plan that involves releasing all the remaining Israeli hostages in return for thousands of Palestinian prisoners being released from Israeli jails. And then also that, a more permanent negotiation to end the war would take place during that ceasefire that would occur under the terms of the deal. But again, none of that is necessarily official at this point. And it's going to be interesting to see what we hear more from the Trump administration possibly later today, Marty.
All right, 1 Eastern, we'll be carrying that live. Tom Dempsey from the White House. Tom, thank you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our News Nation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.